And here we are outside, but guess what? We're in the backyard! Hooray! We have not seen hide nor hair of the skunk since it will have been a week and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. A week and 6 days since he was around. But as you can see, we are back here. However, Wishbone is still on leash duty, I guess is a good way to put it. It's currently, actually I'm not sure what the temperature is. Oh yeah, it's 56 degrees outside. Not bad. This is actually the winter I signed up for. So yeah, technically it's winter, although a lot of people like to joke that down here we only have 2 seasons. We have summer and we have winter. Although this fall was a little warmer than usual, but you know, global warming, all that fun stuff. Wish, whoa, whoa, whoa. Do we need to? Okay. The what now?
I think so.
Maybe we could talk about it.
I'm supposed to help you.
You have been helping me, and maybe I can.
All right.
Well, yeah, you.
Hello, everyone. Here we are, the 3rd of December, 2023. Here we are. It is currently 9:33 p.m. I am refilling my pills. Again, one of the fun things you get to do as an adult. I apologize for not really updating anything yesterday. This is the week of finals. This is the finals week. And as I said, it's been a very interesting semester. I wouldn't say it's been bad. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed myself. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot more about my work ethic. And one thing I've learned about my work ethic is that it sucks. So I have to fix that. Oh! I got a good joke for you guys. A good dad joke. Hey, you want to hear One Direction? Okay, North. That's One Direction. I know, that sucked. What can I say? I'm a sucker for dad jokes. But that's one thing you have to learn about, is you have to learn how to balance play with work and family. So that's going to be one of my goals for the new year, is to make sure I balance that. So we will see how that goes. But yes, this is finals week. And I think for any student, finals week, be they midterm, okay, I think midterms, winter finals, and spring finals are the, well, spring midterms and spring finals are the most stressed out time of the week for students and teachers too, I imagine. I'm refilling my pills for the week, but again, you have to kind of figure out how to mesh the two, balance the two. But yeah, I think all finals and midterms are maybe the most stressful part of a student's life. If I ever end up teaching, which you never know, if I'm not hired by a studio, if I do end up teaching, which would be interesting, we will have to see how I can figure out with my students how to make things work. It used to be, I don't know if they still do, they had a finals pancake supper at Taos Cafe, restaurant. Does anyone know if they still do that? Plus, you know, what's more comforting than pancakes? What's more de-stressing than pancakes? Well, I think all of breakfast is de-stressing. Most important meal of the day, but I think you can make it the less stressful meal of the day. You know what I mean? Speaking of food, I don't know if all my peeps in Las Cruces probably know about this, but I think there are some really good Mexican places here, but it's kind of hard to pick which one. Well, one that we like to get once in a while, and we've gotten for a long time, El Sombrero. Good stuff. Really like the chili con carne, the red chili con carne. And it was so good that apparently Steven Spielberg, when he was filming parts of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull over in Deming, he came over to El Sombrero, and there's a picture of him with the restaurant management and everything like that. So that's really neat. I think they're also one of the oldest restaurants here in town. I could be wrong, but they're good stuff. But sometimes, though, you gotta be careful because Mexican food, while delicious, can be very greasy. Now, I'm not saying that no Mexican food isn't greasy, but sometimes if you ate it too fast, especially if you didn't eat breakfast in the morning, and you also didn't, what's a good word? You also didn't, well, you kind of are in a family of people who like to speed eat. Let's just say eating Mexican food that fast is not a good thing. But still good stuff. There are a few other places I like in town. La Posta is good. Yeah, touristy and such, but that's what makes it fun. Plus the food is good. Then Andales. Oh, I love Andales. Especially their tacos. They're very good. But I also love the fact that they serve menudo on the weekends. I'm the only one in my family right now who eats menudo. But when I get it, I like to get it at Andales. However, the Mexican place just down the way, Nopalitos, which I personally feel is the best restaurant in Las Cruces, have just started selling menudo on the weekends. So, I'm going to have to investigate that. But for those of you who don't know, and if you don't know, I'm surprised, menudo is a traditional soup. Yeah, I guess you could say it's a soup. That's usually cooked with hominy, like pozole, but instead of pork, it's menudo, which is usually cow tripe or sheep tripe. And in case you're wondering, tripe is the fat from the stomach. Yeah, cow stomach. But if you get a good bowl of menudo, then it doesn't taste, then you enjoy it. I was very lucky in the fact that Aunt Pat, rest in peace, she told me, she took me to a place where there was a good menudo, and I enjoyed it. Ugh. Now there are some people who may argue, but I think in El Paso, best place I've had menudo is Tejas Cafe. Those of you who know, Tejas Cafe is off of Dyer. Those of you who've lived in El Paso for a long time, it's where the old Pizza Hut used to be. And man, good times with that Pizza Hut. But yeah, it's where the old Pizza Hut used to be. And they sold menudo all the time. So that was really good. And whenever I'd visit Aunt Pat and I'd spend the night down at her house, if we had chance, we would go get menudo. And I like to get it with a tortilla, personally, myself. But if they don't have a tortilla and it's just bread, I'm fine with it. Somebody told me, though, that Delicia's Cafe here has good menudo, so I may have to try it. Now, Alyssa and Mom don't like it because of the smell, and I can understand that. Sometimes food like that does not smell very good. And let's face it, would you want to eat it if it smelled like that? I don't think so. Now, would I ever try to make it myself? No. Although one time, we used to do this thing back in high school at Alma. I don't know if they still do. I don't think they do it anymore. They used to do platica breakfasts. And what that was everybody could bring something, or they could order food, and we could have it for lunch. We could have it for breakfast. Sometimes we get burritos from Roberto's. Sometimes we get donuts from Bosa Donuts. Another good place to get menudo. But one time, he wasn't in my class, but he was a friend, Oscar. His mom made a big slow cooker full of menudo. And when I found out about it, I remember saying to my homeroom teacher, Ray, I said, Ray, can I go get some of the menudo over in Oscar's class? It smelled delicious, and I really would like some menudo. And he said, okay. So I went over there, and I had some, and oh, man, it was good. Good stuff. So, Oscar, if you're listening, your mom did great. And we should ever make some more. Another friend of mine, Cheyenne, who you guys have seen on the channel a couple times, his mom made very good menudo. And, yeah, it was really good. So, there are good places here to have menudo. I just have to find a spot that I have to eat it either away, or if I eat it, I have to eat it in another room of the house. And then I have to make sure the house, it doesn't smell like it. Speaking of smells, the skunk, as I mentioned, has seemed to have vacated the premises, which is good, because I don't know about you, but I didn't exactly like the fact that every time I took Luna and Wishbone out into the yard on their leash, but there was a chance we might bump into the skunk again. However, we did not this time, thank goodness. So, whew, that's a good thing. But yeah, this week is going to be interesting. Not only that, we've begun getting our Christmas decorations out, which is always fun. And if you're like me, you love getting out, well, you know, used to be it was just Mom and Alyssa who would do it, but now that I have a little bit more time on my hands and everything like that, I do it too. All three of us do it. And today, we took down all of our fall decorations. Yes, we decorate for fall and Thanksgiving. And, well, we also decorate for Halloween too. But we did all that, and we took out we took them all out. And here's the thing. We've accumulated quite a few Christmas decorations. In fact, the Christmas tree that we have, our big one, is 45 years old. It's 10 years older than me. Well, wait, 35, 6, 7, 8, 10, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Yeah, it's 10 years older than me. And actually, before that, when we were really little, we used to go up to, I think we used to go up to either Cloudcroft or Redoso, and we would actually cut down a Christmas tree. But finally, we just decided, I think Mom got tired of cleaning up all the needles, and, you know, you gotta water the Christmas tree. And we just did it like that. So, that was always fun, but, you know, we enjoyed it. And I enjoyed decorating because there are special ornaments that I have on the trees. And then a while ago, you guys have seen that, I have my own little Christmas tree, which I'm going to make sure I decorate this year. I even have lights this year. Last year I didn't have lights, which was kind of sad. But this year I have lights. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this off for now. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll have more on the decorating front. So until then, bye.